in it for sure, I hope. Anyway, in our garden shows, we try to bring you things that maybe you've never seen before. This is brand new. I've never seen it before. It is what we call the ultimate garden shovel, but it's really a shovel for anything. Whether or not you are trying to break through the toughest ice out in your driveway, the toughest roots, rocks, cement, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, this shovel will go through it. What it is it's half jackhammer and half shovel. It's got a built-in floating handle that is weighted. And when you pick it up and drop it, it drops all that weight right to the point of the shovel. All right, this is all heavy gauge stainless material. It takes the work out of shoveling. And whether it's rocks or bricks or ice, it'll have no problem going through it. It is the ultimate shovel, yet it is easy on you. Easy to use, no more standing on it, hurting your foot. Just give it a little shot. It digs down, it cuts through the hardest dirt. And I lived in Arizona with that red soil. You try digging in that, man, you have to have a sledgehammer or a jackhammer to get through that. This is the shovel itself. That's how it works. You raise it up, you push it down, it'll cut right through anything. I've got it available in 2 colors. It comes in gray or it comes in red. I will tell you, if you snoozed on Father's Day, this is the shovel you want. It's portable and compact because when it's resting, it goes all the way down. You can lock it into its standing position if you would like with a little twist. Lorna Co is standing by. Lorna was so excited that she texted me from the UK yesterday telling me how excited she was about this brand new shovel. It's wonderful to see you, Lorna. You're all ready to garden and you got the best shovel in town.
Oh my goodness, guys, thank you for having me. I am so excited because for thousands of years, the shovel has been the same design, but the materials have been different. This is patent pending. This is brand new today. It's got a power slider. So what that means is, as you said, hard soil, compacted dirt. It cuts through like butter. But don't just think soil. Think stones, think rocks. This will power through. I'm not wearing work boots, Guy. I'm not getting blisters because this does all the work for you, but you can lock it into position. So it's a 42-inch shovel. It's also going down to a 30-inch shovel. So if you're going into the borders, you want to get on your hands and knees, but it's got this pivot action. So I'm not going to get blisters when I tip that dirt out.
Yes.
This is the shovel reinvented, Guy.
Well, you know, normally, Lorna, when we use a shovel, we all do the same. There's a reason they put a little lip on the top of it because we expect we're gonna have to put our body weight in to break through the ground. We always expect we're gonna hit roots, we're gonna hit rocks. We're worried about damaging the shovel, poor shovel. Well, this shovel is virtually indestructible. If you are a gardener, you know what I'm talking about. I have a, Lorna, I have a banyan tree in my backyard. And banyan, this tree runs its roots across the lawn. I can see areas where they come up above. And when I was trying to put edging in the back of my yard, all I kept coming across was root after root after root. This will go through anything. Roots are easy. This will go through stone. I've never seen a shovel made like this or that is this indestructible. Yet, still not, it's not heavy. It's comfortable in the hand. It's the perfect size for doing gardening. It's not too big, not too small. So universally, if you're a camper, if you go camping, this should be, you should have one of these in your trunk no matter where you go.
Absolutely. And Guy, this makes gardening so easy because it multiplies the power of gravity for you. Now, I've got a tile here, but you know what? It's Friday. I'm going to add another tile because I want to show you I'm not wearing work boots, I'm not wearing gloves, but if I want the power of gravity multiplied and I want to break through, are you ready, Guy? Okay, that has just destroyed those tiles. That was fun to do. This shovel will power through anything you throw at it. And I love the fact it compacts down so you can fit it in the trunk of your car, into your RV. And if you are getting down and you're doing some digging in the soil, I've got some here, I want to show you that power pivot. It just tips it for you. I'm not getting any more blisters. If you know anyone with dexterity issues, this is the shovel for them. And watch, Guy, I can even sit down. So maybe you know a relative or a family member, they've got mobility issues, they're in a wheelchair. I can dig through rock in a few seconds by using the power shovel. This is patent pending. This is an all new design. Shovel has never been seen before. It is incredible.
Yeah, and I love how the whole thing is made. I love the construction of it. When it compacts down, you see it's not that big. It is. Let me just say, it's probably going to last you a lifetime. I mean, this is all heavy-duty gauge steel material. There's no fiberglass or there's no wood involved with this. Okay, in the construction of it, it's all heavy-duty. The interior simply locks inside, and I've got it in the lock position now. If you want to unlock it, you give it a turn, and that's what released that piston. This is the action. See, there's weight above it, up in the handle, and this action is what shoves that down into the ground. So if you look at this, this is how that works, okay? And you sort of get a better visual when I do it that way of how it works. You don't have to use the whole shovel, and then you're doing this, and you can lock it. I'll lock it back into position here. But you know, the real issue with it is when you do that, and I've got mine locked now, you got to rock it back and forth. You know, you're putting your foot on top of it, trying to jam it in, when all you need to do is use the power shovel and just allow the weight to break the surface of the dirt. If you love it now, wait till wintertime comes and you've got ice buildup on your front porch. And you're like, how am I gonna get rid of this ice? You don't wanna get out there with a hammer and chisel because you might damage the porch. You wanna use this because you can adjust the amount of pressure that you put on it. If the ice is thick, you hit it harder. If it's a little bit light, you just go in easy. It's gonna do a job, it's gonna do the job all year long. So it'll take you right from gardening season all the way through, you know, to when it gets cooler, and then back into spring again. If you are a camper, hunter, boater, fisherman, whatever you are, outdoorsy person, you need this shovel. You know, it's not gonna be one of those 6, 7 foot shovels that you don't know where to put it, like that one. And look, this guy's got to bend over, blisters on the hands, back is hurting, or you can use the ultimate power shovel. $49.30. If you want to get it $10 cheaper, we have an HSN credit card offer. Put that up. You get $10 off if you get the card, so you can get it for $39. And this is the kind of gift, you know, I say that anybody could use this, but since day after tomorrow is Father's Day, anybody out there that snoozed on dad and you're like, oh, we forgot to get that, get them this, take a picture of it, tell them it's on its way. Dads don't care. We don't get, if it shows up, we'll be happy. But it's a great, great gift for somebody that's hard to buy for. Lorna is one of my favorite gardening guests, and she knows how often and how much you would use this. What I love, Lorna, is that the compact size makes it easy, even if you're sitting or if you're down on your knees and you're doing your gardening. It's not such a big, giant shovel that you wouldn't use it for even small jobs, right?
Absolutely, Guy. I'm just going to cut through some roots here because you mentioned yourself, if you've got roots in the garden, this is going to get it through those roots. It's so easy to use. I can break these in seconds. And what I love about this, it makes hard work easy. So it's the easiest shovel you'll ever use. And again, just to show you the power, I've put a tile back up here, but because it is the weekend, I'm going to put 2 tiles here to show you. I'm not wearing work boots. I'm not wearing, you know, heavy duty laborer's clothes. All I'm going to do is release the power of the power shovel. Okay, I mean, imagine that is your compacted dirt in your yard. You're trying to dig down into those roots. You're trying to get through those rocks. This uses the power of gravity. It multiplies it. It's patent pending. It locks into position as a regular shovel, but it also goes down to a compact 30 inches. You can fit it in the boot of the trunk of your car. Guy, this is the most incredible redesign of the shovel you've ever seen.
Let me tell you, I would get one of those and I would always have it in my car. You never know when you're gonna need it. You never know what situation will arise, and you've got this guy in the back of the car for anything you need it for. It'll be there. I mean, like an emergency tool, it is there for you. $49.37. Lorna, thank you so much for Skyping in. Look at her, she's amazing.
Thank you so much for having me. I love this shovel.
I can tell, me too. All right, honey. We'll see you soon. Take care, Lorna. Hey, really quickly, I wanna, can we pull this up, Kyle? Because this is,